What's up, people? You know, we're gonna start off the week, man. Welcome to Better Rap It Up podcast with your hosts, leskuzzy and Nick and
I
Vinique.
know. I
How
know.
you doing, my
Leslie
brother?
acting up today. It's the fourth. He going to Jersey. Got the little leopard shirt on. I see him, yo. The Sixers hat, yo. This nigga is different today. This
Bro,
nigga's different today.
you gotta give the power to the people. If you grew up in Africa, you know this. This is what you know. This is how you
Yeah, I
show
know the vibes.
independence, man. You gotta wear some. Hey, at least I didn't wear like the full outfit.
Oh shit, it's a full. Oh shit.
Well, technically speaking, I don't think I still have it. I don't know.
Oh
But how you
shit.
doing, my brother?
I'm chilling. I'm gonna enjoy my day off. My 2 days off, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna go to the gym or some shit. But yeah, I'm chilling.
You doing not anything for 4th of July? Like a cookout?
No, I never did anything for this holiday. I existed. No, you said we going on. We're doing something. All right, fine. I guess I'm doing something. I guess something is. I guess something is happening.
But hey, man, this week has been crazy, man. This week is.
Um, I mean, do we want to start with the madness? Do we want to start with Nome? Where are
You
we
know what?
starting?
Let's start with Gnome real quick. You know, I think we found out the surprise battle.
Yes, which isn't a surprise at all. I don't even know why that was. I don't know what they're doing. Like what? Yeah.
All right, all right. People, all right. You know what? Let's because right now I don't know. I'm to be honest. I'm thinking like, yeah, what that was a waste of the announcement because nobody really wants to see that battle. I didn't.
No, I'm not mad at the battle. I'm just saying that's not a surprise battle. Like that's not something that you hype up. Like
Yeah,
you just announced that. Like
yeah. I feel like if it was any surprise out, it probably a big name. Somebody has never been on like URL.
if it wasn't A Ward, conceded, Hitman, I mean, if it wasn't those names, I don't really
I don't think it
care.
depends of a big surprise or a big.
John versus Banks, Lloyd Banks, but yeah, nah. Sean versus Sick. That's a solid battle.
Yeah. So you know what? With that being announced, let's do our official predictions for now. Even though we did a little bit, so we're gonna go through the battles, right?
Has Sean battled since he got cooked by Hollow?
Yeah, he battled against Easy.
Oh, I forgot that happened.
Whoa!
I forgot that happened.
All right, we're gonna start off like all right. Let's see how we're starting off this. You know what? So we're gonna start off from the top going down, right? Tay Rock versus T Top. I think we both said Tay Rock. I don't know.
Yeah, I got Rock 2-1.
I got Rock 2-1. Goods versus Easy.
I got Easy 2-1.
Uh, I agree with you on that one. Geechee versus Hollow.
I got Hollow 2-1.
I got Geechee 3-0.
Yeah, you're smoking. You're smoking.
Wait. Hold on. Did you
I
say
feel
you
like
got
this is gonna
Hollow
be Hollow
2-1?
versus Clips 2.0. It's gonna
Wait,
happen again. Hmm?
did you say you got Hollow 2-1?
Yes.
So this the battle you're gonna bet against Geechee.
Yes.
All right. All right. Ah, Mr.
I
Never
might have
Bet.
not have said that last part podcast.
No, you did. You said you never bet against Geechee.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Hollow 2-1.
All right. Danny versus Nana.
Danny. This is Danny, bro. We're not even gonna discuss this. not gonna discuss this whatsoever. It's not happening.
Just Danny, no explanation needed,
Nah, bro,
nothing.
we're not. He struggles with niggas named Stumbles and niggas named Happens. Like how he is the niggas names is Sheed Happens, bro. Like it's not like he's
I
not
like
battling
most
like
people who struggle with shit because shit is different to go against, man. That man has too many anime references. When he starts going to the anime bags and start making reference to real life, that nigga goes different. That nigga's
Danny has battled 90% of battle rap. That nigga, he's prepared, bro. Like none. I'm not. Here's another one that I can't like. It's just hard to bet against. Like why? What are you doing?
you see, I don't want to say Danny so much bad, right? I really want to say Danny.
If you say none, I swear to God, I swear to God, this podcast is going to take a turn. This is going to take a turn. Yo. You
Ah,
know, he's not beating Danny, bro. If
ah,
he beats Danny, that's an upset. That's like when Swamp beat
listen,
Nick.
let me let me talk, people. Hold on. I want to say Danny so bad. Danny's my guy, right? But Danny struggles with white rappers.
Oh my God.
Danny has struggled with white rappers, man. He has not a good track record with people of white.
People of white.
I'm sorry to say this and I sound racist, but I'm saying it. It started off with A Ward. I'm gonna put Real Sick into the white. He's like half white.
But you know what's difference between None and A Ward? A Ward is nice. And just like Danny, he is
Yeah, yeah,
somebody that
yeah,
has
yeah, yeah.
battled
Wait. Let me
90% of the culture,
finish.
bro.
You didn't let me
Like it's
finish.
not the same, bro.
Let me finish this,
It's
bro. I don't.
not
You
the
didn't
same.
let me finish my statement.
Niggas
You gotta
ass.
jump to conclusions, man.
It's ass,
So
bro.
with that track record of A Ward, Real Sick, Mike P, no. Arguably, Danny Myers is 0-3 against people of that color.
Wait, you added Real Sick into that?
Real Sick is half white.
Half don't count, bro. The half don't count, bro.
I'm
Anybody
just
who's
gonna
half
cut.
still got rhythm, bro. It's not the same.
All right, we're gonna take off Real
It's
Sick.
not the same. Man.
We're gonna take off Real Sick. Right. So it's A Ward, Mike P. He's
Okay.
like 0-2. So you think the third time is gonna be a charm?
Yes, I think Danny is gonna cook London, and I think this is gonna be the easiest battle because it's on Nome, and he fucked up last time on Nome. See,
You
that's
see,
why that's why he
you
got this
brought up
shitty
the
ass
thing I was
battle.
trying to bring up, but you brought it up. So
No, that's why he got this weak ass battle. I'm telling you, Danny's gonna go up there and lose his fucking mind, bro. And all he battled was
now,
Tay Rock and Av this
wait.
year.
Let me finish though. But now let's look at Nan, right? Nan had a great year, great battle with Snake Eyes, a great battle. I don't know where he battled again. He had a great battle. He stopped Sharon. That's why Sharon is not unknown. I'm telling y'all, Nanan is the reason why Sharon is not unknown. Right?
Man, that may or may not be true. No, I didn't see the battle, so I don't know.
I didn't see the battle.
I
I
don't know.
saw like the one round of the battle. I didn't see the
I,
whole battle. But I'm just going me. Personally me. That's why it's my it's me imagining things. Right? So I want to right. He had a great battle, even though the judge got him losing, right? Which she happens. Um, he had a okay battle with All Red.
Then
You know
didn't
what?
he
I
get
still got
smoked
Danny.
again? Yeah, he got smoked again.
Yeah, I still got Danny 2-1.
It's
With
fine.
that
You can
being
take
said,
nothing. You can do that. You got that.
with that
Just
being said, I got Danny minus 2-1.
mm, okay. Yeah, come to the dark side. Yeah.
All
Well,
right, now whatever the worst of an announcement that we got, Kayshawn versus Real Sick. Who you got?
um, I don't know, cause Sean has been silent. But usually when he's silent, it's a bad joint. It doesn't come out to be good at all. Like he comes out and he just has a terrible battle. Like the Hollow battle, he was just gone for so long. Um, and Sick is like the same as far as flow and delivery. So it's like I don't know.
I I want.
Two
I'm not
one
gonna
either way, I
say
guess.
Sick is the same. His Sick has he does have he not as he tries some different flows.
Yeah, but most of the time he's stuck to the same. And there's nothing wrong with it because
Yeah,
everybody got their
yeah,
own
but I
style.
think
But
now he is established. Man, he gotta. I hear people saying Sick loses all the time. People, look at this. Sick gets the toughest matchups every single time. He can catch a break.
and he doesn't lose them all.
He doesn't lose. It's a debatable battle, but
He beat
it,
Arsenal. He lost to I think what Av
yeah,
and
you
lost the
see,
DNA. But like they go out there and have like the performance of a lifetime.
yeah. So
Like in this top tier niggas, like it's not like
yeah, so you know what, people. I want to say this on the record, right? It's a stage, and I feel like Real Sick is gonna try to prove that he's. You know that Real Sick is the reason why Denny didn't win Champion of the Year last year.
oh yeah, he did have he had an amazing performance.
So if you see, here's
But
what I'm
if
saying.
Sean does like the
That's why
performer
Real
type
Sick is
stuff,
unknown. Man, I figured it out right now. Real Sick is unknown because what he did to Denny, or more so what Denny did to himself. But Real Sick is there because of that.
I'm not mad at the I don't know. I think Sean could win because of the performance type shit. If he does like all this performance type shit, then he could win that battle. But just like when he battled Easy, it didn't go too well for him. So I'm gonna say
But it
sick
was
two
a
one.
small room. This
I
is a
don't know.
huge crowd.
Nah, he could have performed in that small room. That what's that
Bro,
gnome?
bro.
Not gnome.
That
Volume 9.
that
Stop
volume
it.
that volume crowd was so it was
Stop it.
it was a crowd, but bro,
Yeah, he could have got busy, bro.
let's be honest.
Surf got
A
busy on that
lot of
stage.
people this come what people don't I want to say this is what people don't get. He had a great first round, but one thing people I feel like people have I want to say misunderstood, but people have mostly underrated what Easy does is when Easy gets into the bag in his like first round. Easy Pie is one of the strongest first round in battle rap. There's few people like when you get in that first round, you might just say you lost that round before they start rapping.
Mm.
Easy is creeping up into that conversation. It's like for example, Surf, him and
He's like new age hitman, basically.
yeah, it's like him and who else has that huge whenever they get into that first they start bombing like they have all that huge first Charlie Clips, those type of people who like have huge first rounds and you know that they gotta hit you with everything they got. Not everything that they got, but they have like strong Easy is ascending into the new him-man self conversation of like, you can't do shit when they start getting into that first strong, that strong first. You can't do shit. You're just gonna stand there like, yeah, I lost the first round before they even start rapping. Because what Easy does, and most people have noticed, I've noticed this. in his last every battle last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
He makes it interesting in the whole round. It's gonna be like you're gonna be like, yeah, this is like an interest. You might, for example, him and Chess, they went blow for blow, right? The reason why most people are easy winning, respectfully, is because of that one bar that he said of like uh not that was the second when he said the cops had to tend to OBGYN, the OBGYN bar.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Then against Stein was the PCP. Go is like
Yeah, walk on water.
yeah, the walk on water. PCP against Averb was another line. I forgot what the line was. He has every round in that first one. It might be a debatable round. Then he hits that one huge punch where you see like you're like, oh shit, yeah, I lost. Like him versus Danny, same thing. He had that one huge punch. You're like, shit, damn, he lost. Yeah, Danny lost that first. Danny lost that second. Danny might have lost that third. It's because he has that one huge punchline that takes the whole thing. His run is great. Then he has that extraordinary punchline of like shit. Yeah, he won that. So I want to say, like for that, you know, but hey, that's that's me.
Yeah. It's
But for Sikh versus Sean, I want to say this. People, and I one thing I want people to let y'all know: Sikh is underrated, for my opinion,
for sure.
because y'all put him in a box of like he's this lyrical rapper that raps. Yeah, he's lyrical, but he punch like he's better against numbers. He really started showing like he's showing a new style of himself of like, okay, yeah, I like that. Right. And so Sean, I feel like Sean is coming back with of more of I don't want to say he's more vengeance, but I want to say I feel like Sean has to come. He's on a losing streak, right? We all agree he's on a losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is where he's gonna come back and say, I need to start a new winning streak or whatever he wants to call it. So I really want to say I got Shine, but I'm gonna go be after you're only as good as your last battle. So I'm gonna say sick 2-1.
Same. Same.
Now let's talk about there's money on the floor, man. Money on the line, man. 100K is on the line. Who's taking it? JC or Swamp?
If Swamp wins, it's an upset,
You think
in
so?
my opinion.
You really
Um,
think so? If Swamp is upset?
I think yeah. But low key, people might not think that because of what he did with Nitty.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that at
But
all.
mm,
I feel like Swamp. All right, this is what I'm gonna say. I think Swamp. I think he has regained that focus that he had, or that passion, or whatever you want to call it, before he ran into KCJ.
no,
Right?
but he still never lost to a dude though. No matter what y'all. Well, I'm not gonna say never because he might have lost to somebody, but like he still has a really good record against like men. He just lost to Casey. That's all.
Yeah, he has a good record, but after that battle, things started going downhill. He
Yeah,
started.
because Kuntu was, Kuntu was top tier, bro. Honestly, he should have started selling Kuntu t-shirts.
Yo,
I don't know if he did, but he should.
yo, and but it's funny though.
I would have brought one.
All right. Yeah, me too. I would have bought the Kunu t-shirts, man.
Yeah,
He made that saying crazy. I ain't gonna lie, he made that saying A1. The Kunup saying, nobody say that shit before
Top
you said
tier,
it.
bro. Cool, no, it's
Bro,
top tier.
Kunup is probably in the record books right now.
And then everybody want to say it against him too.
Yeah,
Like,
like
and
Kunup,
y'all
bro,
like,
it's only good when he say it because
yeah,
his
it's not the
accent,
same.
his region, it sounds better when he say it. Like there's some certain stuff of where, like, okay, people, let me explain this. Reason why me personally, right? I want to say, because I'm hearing people like, yo, JC's gonna win the battle. I understand, we respect, but people don't be surprised when Swamp starts gets in there and start taking that shit,
I wouldn't be after that Nitty battle, but
bro.
because there was
People,
nothing that Nitty could do.
like, don't be surprised when Swamp gets in that bag of like, yo, bro, you ain't gonna win this because your name. People, I've been seeing this on Twitter. People writing, yo, we got JC easy. I'm like, y'all forgetting Swamp is also coming. He's this close to touching that 100K. He's gonna take that shit and he's gonna take it. I'm like, it's not like I'm getting against uh JC. Extra week. People like give I'm hearing people are making this like, y'all gave JC extra week. Y'all gave Swamp an extra week. Let's be honest. If that's so what he did in 2 weeks prep against Ron Needy, 2 weeks prep against Fonts, what y'all think he's gonna do against JC?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised he does some of the same, but
Bro, he told that man, especially one thing, Swarm also has some crazy angles, even though they is not angling per se, but he says some funny stuff, bro. Like against one need, he said, I heard you work at Walmart. Me too. I used to work at automotive department. They fired me because I used my discount code when I was still on the clock. I can show you how to retire in it. Bro, the way he says stuff, yo, he's crazy. Like how he started the run of like, yo, bro. It's like I bet you right for me it's easy, ain't it? You know how it's hard to write for a motherfucker like a small motherfucker like you at the same time trying to sell drugs. I missed two meetings with the better plug and things cutting me lucky. I accidentally gave them extra weight. Like the way he say stuff is crazy. And I'm like, yo, JC, if JC gets in there, respect to JC, right? But if he gets in there in the same mentality he got in there against shit, he's getting kicked out of it. That money is not his. Because I still stand that he lost that battle, right?
mhm.
I'm still saying that he lost a second and third. If he gets in and comes with of like, yo, I'm just gonna have my own bars. I'm like, yeah, I said, bro, JC, sometimes you gonna get kicked out because Swamp is not gonna stop anyway. When Swamp starts punching and gets into this bag of his, whenever he's now talking about drugs, cooking, anything, he we under like we've been saying, Easy is the Easy is the new like top in the top like top conversation of people who used to do like the drug talk. We need to put Swamp in a conversation too, because that man say some drugs talks that people really don't care. Like you catch it, you like shit. That nigga's relatable. Even though you never saw drugs, you think that you saw drugs. I'm gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when Swamp is speaking, I thought I actually saw drugs. Sometimes because the way he puts his bars together. I'm just saying, people, that man is crazy. So with that being said, I got Swamp 2-1.
JC was my pick. Once Geechee got eliminated and Nitty got eliminated, JC was gonna be my pick anyway. So I got JC 2-1.
All right. Ah,
JC's that nigga.
yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, this is not about him saying Jason. This is now we now on. Can we? You know what? Before we get into this, we wanted to say I think it was a few weeks ago. It was announced that Bill collecting 100K bill, rich dollar bill, Billy Donald is starting his league. So his league is now officially announced that it's gonna be on a new streaming TV site that's black on Zesh. It's like Cash, but it's Zesh TV. It's gonna
Hmm.
be streamed exclusively there. And hey, congratulations to Bill. You
Is it
know,
free or no?
uh you know what?
Hopefully not, so he can keep making money. But
Yeah, you know what? Let's look at that right now.
because if it's free, that's crazy. That
I'm
mean
not
that mean whatever deal he got is pretty solid.
just
I
TV.
like how he did the whole Midnight Menace thing and then went right into his own joint.
We hold on, man. All right. I think it's not. I don't know. This network is it free though? That's what I'm looking for. Doo-doo. People, you see, this is how you know. This is why we don't plan. We don't. You see how we don't talk before. Now we gotta look to see if this is free. Just is this Z network or something? It's on Roku. If you want to watch it, it's on Roku TV network. All right, I can find it. So I found it, but it's on Roku, so I don't know if it's free or not.
Hmm. Okay. We'll find out.
Yeah,
We'll find out. If it is free, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. That's like when they got the Twitch deal and then
it's
campaign.
it's on Roku. Uh, if
That's
you
tough.
were, yeah. All right. Other news, we did bring up this like $3 versus A Ward last week. Both of us didn't watch the battle, so I'm gonna go through what Twitter is saying. They said this battle was great. There's some few buzz, right, man. I want to say this because I hear people like, yo, if A Ward doesn't, let me let y'all know now, A Ward is not winning champion of the year. Forget
I
that.
wonder who does. It's gonna be an interesting year this year. I mean, Danny's still in the running because he, starting
Mm,
off with Tay
mm.
Rock, and then the other two people cut.
Nah, I don't think Dennis winning too. I'm sorry.
Nah, he smoked Tay Rock, and they was like, yo, and then
Yeah, but then he got smoked by Freck.
nah, that's not the same.
It's still the same, bro.
Nah, that's not the same.
It's still the same.
And I don't even know if that was he got smoked, but whatever.
All
I'll
right,
let you have it because I didn't watch it.
I watched a few bars and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. All right, but this is some few bars.
Jesus, you gonna mention him, but speak proper. Because there was a time in life when you was in deep waters and he conquered. So all that blasphemy is trash to me when you bring choppers. Because it'll always say, in God we trust when you read God.
That was crazy.
I said you will never be the best. That's why I said to see you on this level after the pedigree. He said I influenced the mountain, but got no better with the prep. You carved your name only to peak and never again to face the precedent you set. Yo, this is bad.
Mm,
Woo! All right, that's
that
like
was good. That
yeah.
was good.
They said the battle was fire. Uh, this is like some few bars, man. People, I'm trying as hard as I can to prolong the inevitable topic, the big topic of the week. All week we've been seeing this. It started right after the fun part. It started right after we finished recording the last episode. So I'm trying to my hardest not to get into this topic. So you know what? Oh yeah, I remember. Remember when we did when we played like the clip for Mav One and Quest?
Mm-hmm.
It was planned.
Of course.
I now know it was planned
Yeah, you
because
couldn't tell.
no, I did no, no. I'm saying like I knew like them two were playing, but I didn't know that it like the Sag was also into the playing, right? Because I
Yeah,
knew I'm not saying that like when he's like that's my friend, I thought it was like sometimes I thought it was like a freestyle,
no, that's planned. That's planned.
because
You can tell because they all know each other. They all cool. Like you can
yeah,
tell.
and
Marvin
the
Quest is
way
like
he
that.
said it, though, the way because I watched the full battle. I find watch it's now on YouTube, people. If you want to watch the full battle, it's on YouTube. It's probably one of my favorite battles to watch. Before even that whole uh playing situation happened, it was interesting because the way they were complimenting each other. Then when he did it, like when the Marv, it was Marv one. It was not like it was not Quest's round when Marv like when he did that's my friend, right?
Mm.
It was when Marv one was rapping. He signaled like he was rapping, and you see Quest is looking at the Saga because the Saga was just standing there behind Marv, right? And he's like, "Yo, now." So when he put, he's like, "No, that's my friend." And the funny part, I think it caught everyone else off guard, right? Because they the way that all acted him, Marvon and the Saga acted in there, that people thought it was not playing. Some people was like, "Yo, what is happening?" And the way he was saying, it was funny as hell. I I want to let y'all know right now, if y'all want to what if y'all have a good laugh, I think y'all need to watch that battle. And I think also y'all want to watch Freck versus Getchy. It was fun too. Even though I feel like Freck won that best compliment. He had the best compliment of the battle. He said he won Father of the Year. It was funny. All right. I think I prolonged the Everboo. So before we get into the topic, right? In hand, you ready?
Yep, yep.
Because we're gonna start off the topic great. So I want to say this. This is the set. I was ready for this topic, but really don't want to get into it because it's a sad day for the podcast. Let's be honest.
The real reason we
That-
started the podcast is because of
This is
this.
the thing that started the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna. I don't know if this is the end, but the name of this episode is Midnight Menace is under new management. I don't know, right? But all right, I want to start this with the saying: the ego is the single biggest obst- uh, obstruction to achieve anything. I want to repeat that. Ego is the single biggest obstruction to to achievement of anything, right? There's some few, some few sayings like eagles just like there's some few things I want to say, like I wanted to bring up, right? People are like, why am I saying this? Ego, ego is there's another saying that says ego is the biggest enemy to the to humans. And I want to say this also, plus, spaces are also barefoot. Spaces, I have come to a conclusion that we should, as the battle rap culture, we should no longer be on spaces. Right. All right. So when we
Kind of made it spicy, low key, but I get what you're saying.
yeah, we should not, as a battle rap culture, we should not be on spaces no more. Y'all ruined the culture. Spaces have, spaces was the worst thing to ever happen to battle rap. Um so when we last came out here, we the last episode was like was named Susa versus Stambos not getting paid. When we recorded it, right? We recorded the episode on a Monday, That Monday at night, things went sideways. So I'm not going to go into details what happened because it's on YouTube. Jake Bowman came out, him and Cola. I don't know what was the issue, but he was mad at Cola for not standing up to Surf, right? He was mad at Surf, technically speaking. Him and Surf were not seeing eye to eye. When that happened, it led to Bill Collector stepping down for Midnight Menace. He said he doesn't want to deal with the drama and this and that. So he stepped down for Midnight Menace. I think that was Tuesday or Wednesday. The same day, uh, Jake Boy went on Angry Fans Live, and he also resigned from Midnight Menace management or whatever it is, right? And from what I'm gathering from all, I did my due diligence. I tried to listen to all the spaces on YouTube. I was not in spaces. I've not been in spaces for what, like 7 months, right? But I watched the spaces on YouTube and I'm listening. Or with if y'all notice what I said, like the things I said, it's all egos. And I want to say this. I want to say it's more. We always blame Surf, but like people say Surf is the bad guy. Surf gotta be the bad guy. Blah blah. But on this one, he has to be. We on the podcast sometimes we don't blame Surf a lot on the podcast. We just keep neutral, right? Do you agree? Like
Yeah.
we keep neutral. We don't blame most of the times. If there's somebody we blame, we gotta blame somebody. But when it comes to self, sometimes we just keep it like until we can get all the facts. We gotta keep it neutral, or we're gonna say, okay, he was wrong, but we don't blame it. But on this one, I want to say the downfall for this particular management or partnership or whatever it is, I feel like it came down to self because lack of communication. That's one between Seth and his partners. That was biggest thing because I didn't know most of the Big Collector and Jack Bowman didn't know that Big T and other people were paid under the table that first event. They really
Mhm.
thought that when you lost, from what they said, they thought that if you when you lost your money on the floor,
Mhm.
right? That's what they were going by.
Nah, some people got it's a little favoritism.
Yes. So when Stumbles came out, Stumbles had the issue with Surf. He came out, went on Twitter. I don't think it was the right decision, but that's him. That's his business. I came to say I don't want to be in social. I don't want to be that guy who always blame the lesser guy. That's me, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? That's his business. And we did bring up that say like True Four people saying when True Four was not getting paid. True Four did come out and clear the air and he said, please keep his name out of it, like keep his name out of this. Him and Surf have a agreement and it is not gonna go in detail. Right? So we gotta say True Four is not part of this. But mainly because this came Mina Menace came to the management. I want to say, and because Seth did, from what Seth is speaking, he's saying Mina Menace still going on. That's his mentality. He's saying Mina Menace still goes on. I don't know if he's gonna have new partners or somebody else.
Honestly, it sounded like it was all him. Um, yeah, this situation sounds nasty and everything, but I mean, if he's the only one putting money up, paying people under the table, and all that stuff, then I mean,
Yes,
don't
but
really need the other two anyway. Plus,
yeah,
Bill
but
Collector is
I
making
want
his
to
own
say
league, and Jack Boy, I
because
don't
I
even think
think
has that much money.
from when I was listening to the space, it's like Surf didn't ask for help, and Jack Wayman, his whole issue was like, bro, if you wanted people to put money up with you, you should have just called me, right?
Yeah, it seemed like Sir wouldn't do that. Sir probably wouldn't do that. So
Yeah,
I
he's like, you
mean,
should have just. He's like, if you let's say he's like for Istanbul, he took Istanbul's example. He's like, okay, let's say you and Istanbul's right. He's complaining about getting paid, and he said, all right, let's resolve. He's like, if you want, let's if you want to like, he's like, if you want it to be like, all right, bro, I can't be putting up money every single time the belt is on the line, every single time Midnight Menace battles, right? Then he's like, can you could be Jack Boy was like, you could have just said, yo, Jack, can can you take this one? Can you take that one? I would have put up money, right? That's cool.
but another thing though, and this is where I kind of agree with her. I mean, he's kind of wrong. He fucked up a lot, but if he got flown out and paid to be battling what's his name, and then the belt wound up being on the line, do I really gotta pay you? Like, do I really have to pay you anything? You
No,
just got paid.
I'm okay.
You just got paid.
Yeah, so I'm not getting into that whole situation of him not paying stumbles and stuff, right?
Like,
That's
and
not
it
it.
wasn't. It didn't happen on Midnight Madness. Like, you just
Yeah,
got paid, and it was on another league. Like,
yeah. I
what
mean,
am I paying you for?
yeah,
Like,
it's just Seth wanted to be like, Seth was just being generous on that point,
and you
right?
stole my fucking belt. Like, I understand him. I understand
Yeah,
him.
and I mean the stumble situation, me, I see, but I'm saying most of the time was like some okay. On that point, I feel like Seth also had a blame. He's also wrong to some degree.
Yes,
I feel like
it's communication.
because it's not like he was wrong on not paying it. To be honest, I, I understand him on like not paying him, even though he said he was gonna pay him. You know what? I feel like Seth. I think now Seth, bro. Sometimes this whole of like I don't give a damn persona you do. Sometimes you gotta check it, right? It's not like it's bad. For example, when you said you didn't, when you woke up, it's like I went to sleep. I woke up. The battle was on the line, bro. You knew about the belt going on the line long before the battle happened. You retweeted it. You were there. You confirmed that the belt was going the line. You were the first person to say it before Yara said it, right? So you guys say I woke up and the belt is on the line. No, bro. That that's you trying to deny like the arrangement. Plus the other thing, when you come to like your partner, I want to say one, Bill Collector should not be involved in this drama. I want to give this because Bill Collector said he's taking himself out. He didn't say any issues with Surf. He didn't have any issues with Jack, right? Because I hear people putting Bill. He didn't bring up Bill Collector not being a for Surf.
Well,
Bill Collector,
him leaving is going to put him in it. The people are going to be like, "Oh, what is happening?" Like, that's going to
Bill
happen.
Collector came out and said he's just taking himself out. For he was
Yeah,
the first one to say, "I'm taking myself out. I'm gonna focus on my own thing." Right?
yeah, and that announcement kind of, I mean, you got to focus on that because you only got
Yeah.
100K. You got to figure it out.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm just
Well,
gonna
you probably
focus
got more
on
than that.
my league and the network.
Mm.
So the other thing, and I hear like, so I think the reason why me and Menace right now from the like like at the end of it or whatever y'all want to call it, it was because y'all didn't communicate. The top three, because from the get go, I heard that it started with Jack and Bill Collector. Then you came about and became the face of it. It was more for like y'all didn't communicate, right? So when y'all didn't communicate, guess what happens? Things happen. Like it happens, and it gets to a point of like y'all just took down a good thing. Let's be honest. There are some people we want if you want to be honest, Nanan CA has been good. Nana became a star because of me, Nana. Am I lying? Nana
Loki.
got big bags because of Midnight Menace. Lucasio got big bags because of Midnight Menace. There's some people got big bags because of Midnight Menace. And y'all just took that away because of lack of communications, and y'all put your egos first before business.
I mean,
And
that's something Smack and RBE and all those other leagues probably handled for so
yeah,
long. So I don't know. That's probably why Smack and them wasn't even worried about nothing. They were like, man, that shit ain't gonna last too long.
yeah.
And it didn't. It really didn't.
Like that shit ain't gonna last long, bro.
Cause Smack got rid of Norbs and Kevin Pushing. Like we
They
ain't hear Norbs since. Like
it's like fuck that shit. That shit ain't gonna last long.
that nigga is
Fuck
gone.
that. I'm just saying, like, if people look at this, it came down to their egos and their pride of like, yo, I'm this blah blah this bro. Chef Jack, y'all butting heads was not a great idea. Jack, but man, you could have resolved this thing closed doors, not on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Y'all could have called each other and resolved this, and we should have not known about this. This should not went as far as he did, right? And the other thing was like, yo, because I want to say this. There's some people that I didn't even know were good. Like KD and Envy, was it KD and Wise? One of the great battles of this year. It happened on Midnight Menace. Snake Eyes became people somebody we were interested in to watch because of Midnight Menace. People, this Midnight Menace was so good for the culture. Oh, it's I don't know if it's so was or is. I don't know at this point, but I'm just gonna say was because y'all Eagles came into the way. Y'all didn't want to resolve these closed doors, not mentioning anything on Twitter.
I mean, it
Starting,
started on Twitter. It's gonna end on Twitter.
yes,
He started there,
but
bro.
then it also came out to like I don't know, and I hear this one the other person who's think that yo people I see people on Twitter like yeah we're gonna listen to Everett, bro. Everett is always a hater. I can say that Everett doesn't see eye to eye with people. Everett hates everybody. That man that man hates anything that's living.
I mean, haters can say facts, but I'm not gonna just go listen to the hater
I'm
because
not saying
we already know where it's going. It's not like
we already know where
effective.
Everett didn't see eye to eye
Yeah,
with with Surf for years. Him and Surf are not like friends. So he would and then when this thing came out, you know who was Surf, who was the cheerleader for that? Avery.
and if they
Yeah, I
battle
told you
today, oh
eventually
my
being
god,
last.
Surf
Yeah,
will
this,
stomp
this,
him.
that, the yeah, blah, blah, bro. All you could have done, y'all could have just, you could have like, okay, I know this was good for the culture. Because most of your people that were in your team, Avery, KD, Snake was part of your island gang, but he left. But like KD was like still rapping you. Guess what? Thank God KD gets more bags because of what he did against you, against Wise. Wise gets more bags because what he did against KD. The connections that they have with other leagues. One Mina Menace People was like, yo, Midnight Menace is a Euro thing. No, Wise got a big bag yesterday because of Midnight Menace. It's not a Euro thing. It's not like you got it. The goal is go to Europe. The goal is making them get paid, get money to feed their family. And I feel like y'all ended this whole thing because one, your egos, two people's egos came into the way. One person wanted to be right more than the other. Of like, yeah, I'll make this shit run. And I make this shit run. No, y'all could have just said, okay, let's come to a solution. How are we gonna figure this out? This man is unhappy, whatever he is. Okay, you put a half, you put half, you put like we put a portion. Let's paint this man. Let's keep him pushing, right? Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. Nah.
All right. Pay. Let's pay. Okay, I don't have enough. I don't have 2,000, right? All right. Let me put like 500. Y'all put five. Y'all put like. Let me put 1,000. Y'all put five each. I put 1,000 up. Let's pay this man. We kept it pushing, right? I'm just saying, if y'all came to that situation, because this whole week was super. I don't know what it is going on. Y'all going at each other. Y'all be Jack tweeting out everything he say. I'm gonna expose every time y'all say a lie. I'm gonna tweet it out. And Jack, one thing, it looks so bad that you're tweeting it out, but you're using the Midnight Menace account to tweet it out. So it's worse. So I don't know if how y'all can resolve this, but I feel like yeah, my other the other person who can help this, because I don't know if this is gonna get resolved anytime soon. But the only other person who can help this is Calico, because that's the only other person I know who still rapped Mina Menace and was there for every event. So, and I feel like he's the only other person who has like that power and pull. So I don't know.
Yeah. I
What's
hope
your
I hope
thoughts,
they
my
can
guy?
resolve shit, but that shit is dead. That shit's dead. Niggas need to move on.
I'm trying to figure out if I can see the tweets though. I want to see something, but I can't find it though. That's crazy. I was gonna look for the tweets, but oh, I know it was like me and Menace was like what? But I'm trying to figure out if I can see it. Oh yeah, that shit is gone. I can't find. I guess Jake Bermain ended the whole thing, so I don't know. But if you're, you see, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, we go to sports. Things has been hectic, man. This whole week was crazy. KD wants out of Brooklyn. Kyrie wants to go to LA. Man, this whole week was chaos. But hey, guess what? We get to watch battles next week, people. We get to watch some battles. I don't know if you coming. You sliding over next week or not?
Nah, I'm gonna be at work, but hopefully I get off and then the battles will start and I
What
can
time you
finally
get
watch
off?
some. Probably around 3, maybe a
So
little
you gonna
earlier.
watch the battles right after you get off.
Hmm.
All right.
Got a little ride home too, so we'll be alright.
But I want to say thank you guys for watching the the pod. This was like a small rant, man. Midnight Menace is under your new management. I don't know, but we want to see. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for everything that you have done. Without you guys, we won't be here coming out with episode 25. But we want to say thank you. Peace.
Deuces.
Yeah, man.